What's up guys, and welcome to episode number 205 of Career Mode. And yeah, as per usual, just want to say thank you for all the likes on the Our Squad video this morning. Of course, for double uploads to keep on coming, we need as many likes on the Our Squad videos in the morning, and you guys are delivering with the likes at the moment. You guys are doing a really good job, so keep it up, and the double uploads will continue. But anyway, we take on Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-final for the first game of the episode, and what about that from Richard Gape? Absolutely incredible ball to Nathan Redmond, who slots the ball into the bottom corner with his weaker left foot as Gape comes up to celebrate with him. What a fantastic ball by Richard Gape. Absolutely fantastic by our 17-year-old, well, you'd have to call him vice-captain now with Manini back in the side. But Liverpool weren't done there. They were doing their best to try and grab themselves an equaliser, and just before the hour mark, Courtois had to make a couple of really decent saves. But with 22 minutes to go, or 21 minutes to go, we get the ball here. Yellen finds Wakaso. Wakaso plays a lovely ball into Nathan Redmond, who gets the wrong side of Gareth Bale, cuts past El Qatari, and it's another fantastic finish by Redmond on his weaker left foot. Just slots the ball into the far corner and makes it 2-0 to Sunderland. So Sunderland 2, Liverpool 0, Liverpool 0, Sunderland 2, whatever. So as things stood, it was definitely going to be a trip back to Wembley for the FA Cup final here against either Spurs or Everton. But brought on Jack Christie for Wakaso, just because we have Real Madrid in midweek, and we need to save as many players as possible for that game. But we give away a penalty here, a silly penalty of Kurt Zouma. The game should have been wrapped up, but instead Zouma gives Bahoken a chance to get Liverpool back into this tie, and he does not disappoint, does he? Absolutely fantastic penalties. That's the complete opposite with me. Usually I'm terrible at penalties, but what a great penalty that was by Bahoken. Courtois dives the right way, but still can't get to the ball. 2-1 here, but he see Marcano play through Jack Christie off the bench. One touch and a lovely half volley into the back of the net. So much shot power there with his left foot, and that makes it 3-1 to Sunderland. So Liverpool's mini revival was all but over just 8 minutes after getting themselves back in the tie. But here you see a giant throw-in taken by Willems. Don't need to be in the opponent's half to take giant throw-ins. They're also useful from clearing the ball when you're in your own half. He finds, not sure who that was, but anyway, the ball comes to Christie here. Christie, let me just have a phone on silent. Christie finds Redmond. Redmond goes through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper and smashes the ball into the back of the net. So Redmond gets himself a hat-trick. Nathan Red Hot Redmond, absolutely fantastic. Or Nathan Red Hotmond. I don't know how I can make this into a title. I just need to whatever, Nathan Red Hotmond or Nathan Red Hot Redmond, I don't know. He scored a hat-trick and he played really well. So through to the FA Cup final, we'll take on either Everton or Spurs, and as I play in front of the footage, I can tell you that it will be actually, I'm going to leave it as a surprise. You'll have to wait and see. I'll leave it as a surprise. But anyway, here is a scout report. Of course, scout reports, I've read some of your comments saying, you know, Docs, why are you not signing this player? Why are you not signing that player? I've said before, really, we've got such a massive youth squad. As you can see here, we actually have to release someone from our youth squad. We've got such a massive youth squad. We don't really need to sign these players. Of course, they'll be essential to us in the long run, but we don't need to sign a player. So if we miss out and they go to other clubs, it's not going to be, you know, disastrous for us. And of course, the more time you spend scouting a player, the better look at them you can get. So, you know, after 1 month of scouting, you could pick up someone that looks like he's the new Messi, and after 5 months, he could end up looking like I don't know, just some random Argentinian player. But anyway, I don't know. Basically, the more you scout, the better chance you have of finding the better player, you know, the better attributes for that player. So that's why I take my time before signing what looks like a potentially world-class player, because sometimes you may notice there's a world-class player I decide not to sign, and then 2 months later it turns out he's not even that good. So that's basically my sort of scouting outlook in a nutshell. But anyway, we took on Real Madrid here in the Champions League semi-final first leg, and Ronaldo almost got himself a goal against his former club here at the Bernabeu, but unfortunately his shot was well saved by Friesen before Wakaso's header hit the bar, and Real Madrid just about managed to keep their cool here. Of course, we saw off Real Madrid last year on the way to a Champions League semi-final place in the quarterfinals, so we knew all about Real Madrid, but they were all over the place in this game, man. They were absolutely terrible, and Friesen had to make a very good double save there to deny Gape and then Wakaso. But just before half-time, Real Madrid wanted to get themselves a shot in goal at themselves. Chevalier did exactly what he used to do at Liverpool. Fantastic dribbling, but his shot hits the post and we managed to hang on there. The best player in the world was not able to put the ball past Courtois, so still 0-0. But in the 70th minute, once again, Chevalier picks the ball up here, comes to Contral, the ball comes in, and what a save by Courtois. Absolutely fantastic to deny whoever that was. I think it was Cruz Torres. But the game was still 0-0, and in the 74th minute, where Casso picks the ball up here, finds Nathan Redmond. We were looking for that away goal, that crucial away goal. It comes to Nathan Redmond, gets past Fabio Contral onto his left foot, crosses the ball in, and it's an assist for Redmond and a goal for Cristiano Ronaldo against his former club. Didn't know wanted to pick the ball up and I got stuck there. But he see Belazica off the bench. What a challenge by my reserve centre-back. Plays for Ocampos, and Real Madrid just crumbled. Ever since Ronaldo scored, they just crumbled all over the place. Ocampos made it 2-0, and to be honest, with 2 away goals, it was looking like the tie was going to be over at this stage anyway, because Real Madrid were offensively looking terrible and defensively just went to pieces. And when Maquillo won the ball back here, he found Nathan Redmond. Like I say, Redmond was on fire. He was red hot. He finds Marcano. Marcano holds the ball up, plays it into Acaso. How about this for a finish? Rolls it past Friesen. Tie over. A place booked into the Champions League final for sure. I mean, I cannot see Real Madrid coming back and scoring 3 away goals at the Stadium of Light. It could have been an easier job for them had Courtois not been on such an amazing form, because he made a couple of really good saves here and had a fantastic performance here at the Bernabeu. But it did finish Real Madrid 0, Sunderland 3. Real Madrid all over the place. They did well until the 75th minute, and then when Ronaldo scored, they went into meltdown mode, and of course 3 away goals. We were ruthless here at the Bernabeu, and we wanted to make sure that second leg would mean virtually nothing, and it shouldn't really. We should be going through to the Champions League final, doing one better than we did last year. Of course, we got knocked out in the Champions League semi-finals last year to Dortmund, so now we should be getting one better here and going through to the final and taking on either Liverpool or Arsenal, which is the other semi-final tie. But anyway, we take on Southampton here. Southampton in a bit of a relegation battle, so taking on Southampton, well, what about that for bad luck? Absolutely terrible. Carvalho with the goal, took a huge deflection off Kurt Zouma, I think it was, and that made it Southampton 1, Sunderland 0. But in the 28th minute, what a ball by Marcano. He finds Wakaso with the Ronaldo chop and the left foot shot power. It's saved by Galaxy, but there is Ocampos to put the ball into the back of the net. Ocampos makes it 1-1, and from kickoff here, Southampton collect the ball, take kickoff, end up giving the ball away eventually. Then we give the ball away twice in fact, but we do manage to get the ball back here when Matías Carvalho, the goal scorer, loses out to Kurt Zouma. This time Zouma doesn't put the ball in the back of his own net. He gives the ball wide to Marcano. Marcano sees Ocampos down the left-hand side, goes one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can he finish from a tight angle? You bet your life he can. Fantastic finish by Ocampos. Redmond was red hot in the first game. Ocampos was red hot in this game. He was absolutely fantastic here. Southampton 1, Sunderland 2, but Redmond did unfortunately pick up an injury here. A bad collision in the air, and he's going to be out for 5 days, so that sucks. But he sees us just after half time. Marcano skips past Zouma and ends up getting taken down by Simon Jar or Kjar. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Is it Simon? I think it is. It's Jar or something like that. And yes, the referee gives him a second yellow card, so Jar off for a second bookable offence there, and Southampton down to 10 men. The penalty, of course, will be taken by Felipe Marcano. Marcano steps up here against the goalkeeper, and eventually he's going to blast the ball. Will he find the back of the net? Yes, he will. Straight down the middle. Fantastic penalty. And that makes it Southampton 1, Sunderland 3 there. Marcano with the finish to put us 3-1 in front. But here you see Richard Gape collect the ball here. Gape skips past Martin. Lovely piece of dribbling by Gape. Getting his shirt pulled, but it doesn't stop him. Wonderful dribbling by my holding midfielder. But unfortunately, his shot is pretty tame, and it's easily tipped over the bar by Galaxy. Marcano takes the corner though. It's headed away eventually, but it comes to, I think that was Wakaso at the far post there, but unfortunately his shot was well saved by the goalkeeper and cleared by Southampton. But he sees Southampton trying to get themselves back in the game here. Lallana finds Balliu Campenny, one of my old players that I'd love to have back in this side. The ball is crossed in here, but what a great save by Courtois to keep the score at Southampton 1, Sunderland 3. But for Southampton it was going to get worse, because when Marcano made the challenge here, Gape made the second challenge. Ocampos played the ball to Marcano. Marcano found Nathan Redmond. Redmond skipped past past Forest, and well, Redmond, who was red hot, Southampton were red-tempered. Forest gets himself a second bookable offence, so Southampton finished the game with 9 men. Absolutely incredible. I've never seen the CPU get 2 players sent off, but they did. It finished Southampton 1, Sunderland 3, and Southampton only finishing with 9 men, so very, very bad news indeed for Pochettino. But we did get an injury in that game, as I said. Redmond's going to be out for 5 days. That sucks, but thankfully it's not too long, and like I said, we've got so many fixtures coming up in such a short space of time. We need all of the players ready, so that does kind of suck a little bit, but you know, we wouldn't need him for this game because 3-0 up against Real Madrid in the first leg. Real Madrid may be one of the best teams in the world, but to be honest, you know, the way we walked them over in the last 15 minutes with our first side, I thought our second backup side would be able to do the job in 90, and when Andy Evans came through here and found Jack Christie, what a strike, in off the inside of the post, 3's on beaten, tie all but over, 4-0 on aggregate, 3 away goals. There was no way back for Real Madrid here. But even so, they were attacking, and Arnold Chevalier's shot brilliantly saved by Gazzaniga here. Gazzaniga, in a rare Champions League appearance for him, was playing out of his skin. Not only was that a good save, this was a fantastic one as well to deny. I think it was Chevalier again from the corner. And here you see Nuri Sahin find Di Maria. Di Maria finds Ozil, wonderful link-up play, but Sahin's shot brilliantly saved by Gazza. What a performance by my Argentine goalkeeper. It finishes 1-0, 4-0 on aggregate. We are through to the Champions League final, where we will take on Arsenal, so look forward to that. That's going to be fantastic. And as always, guys, a big thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, and I'll see you for an Our Squad video tomorrow, and hopefully also another career mode video in the evening. So yeah, please leave a like, and I'll see you tomorrow.